first, let's gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us blessings and mercy so we can continue our discipline by this video. Secondly, let's thank to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as our prophet, because his frontal we are walking on the right way. The third one is the honorable our lecturer, Mem Farida. And well guys, how are you today? I hope you all was healthy and happy. As you can see from the title, we will present about translating text related to education. But before that, let me introduce my group's member. First, me, Tania Rozika, as a moderator. The second one is Nia Oktiyani Damanik. The third one is Hafshotur Rohmah. And the last is Yusna Jaida. And for the first material will be explained by Nia Oktiyani Damanik. To Nia, time and place are yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nia Oktiyani Damanik. In this video, I would like to explain about how to translate a text related to education. When we translate a text related to education, of course, the translator should to find the appropriate term used in the target language to replace the education term in the source language. And the next explanation about the general education term will be explained by my friend Hafshotur Rohmah. To Hafshotur Rohmah, time and place is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for moderator to give a time to presentation about my material. My material is general education term. General education term is the order to find the specific or more common way to say this term is Indonesian. You might want to use your search. You want to use your speech, your search engine, Google or Wikipedia. For example is ability grouping, assigning students with similar skill to learning group, absence and effort of school day when a student is not in school, academic assessment, what a student has learned from class instruction, academic episode, the member of teaching staff assigned to provide school advice and guidance to students. Accountability, the expectation that school and or educator should be held responsibility for improving student achievement and should be reward and sanctioned for their success or lack of success in doing so. Accreditation, official recognition that a person or an organization meets a specific requirement to be able to deliver instruction. Accuracy, the ability to correct read and write and solve a problem. Achievement gap, a consistent difference in academic test score between group and student. The gaps most frequently referred to are those between white student and minority groups such as African and American and Hispanic student. Achievement test is test used to make sure how much a student has learned in various school subject. And the affective is a term which refers to emotion and attitude. An alternative assessment. From alternative assessment is any form of make sure what students know and are able to do other than traditional test. Example are or response, project, performance, experiment, portfolios, correction of students' work, and class participation. And assessment is teacher made test, standard test or test from textbook companies that are used to make sure a student's skill or knowledge. Thank you. I back to moderator.
Okay, back again with me, Nia Oktiyani Damanik. In this section, I would like to explain about the several kinds of translation procedure. The first is naturalization. Naturalization, it means transfer and adapt the source language word to the normal pronunciation and then to the normal morphology. Example, the source language is English and the target language is Indonesia. The first example is information. We translate as informasi in Indonesia language. And the second kind of translation procedure is cultural equivalent. Cultural equivalent, it means replacing a culture word in the source language with a target language one. Example, technical vocation, education, and training. We translate as pelatihan pendidikan dan keterampilan kerja. The third is functional equivalent. This is the common procedure. It requires the use of culture-neutral words. Example, title, we translate as sebagai pajak atas rakyat jelata. Fourth is descriptive equivalent. In this procedure, the meaning of culture bound term or CBT is explained in several words. Example, make in living, we translate as usaha untuk mencari mata pencarian. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thanks for fully attention. And the next explanation will be explained by my friends. To my friends, time and place is yours.
Hi, welcome back to me again, and my name is Tania Rozika, and in this part I would like to explain to you still part C from number 5 until number 8, and I explain it briefly and slowly, so keep it watching. Number 5 is synonym. We know the meaning of that is similar or same the meaning of word, but we use the different words. For the example, kind present to be good, human. Kind present to be good, human. Like that. Number 6 is draw translation. In this part, is this the literal translation of common occultation. For the example, like the names of groups or organization and science, like that. Number 7 is shift or transposition. In this case, involved the change of grammar from the source language to the target language. For the example, on me to be saya traktir. On me to be saya traktir. Like that. And the number 8 is modulation. In a cross, when we reproduce the message of the original text in the target language, informing to with the current norms to the target language. For the example, like he acted at once. He acted at once. Yang artinya dia bertindak sekaligus, like that. I think that's all for me, and the next point will be explained by Yusna Jaida. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
9. Recognize translation.
It occurs when the translator normally uses the official or the generally accepted translation of any institutional term. Example, Rechtsstaat, constitutional state, konstitusi negara, UK, United Kingdom, Britannia Raya. 10. Translation label. This is a professional translation, usually of a new institutional term, which should be made in inverted commas, which can later be discreetly withdrawn. It could be done through literal translation, do heritage and language to heritage. 11. Componential analysis. Componential analysis is a method typical of structural semantics which analyze the structure of words. 12. Reduction and expansion. Reduction procedures means that not every word of the source language sentence is translated into the target language, but the translator ought to make sure that not crucial information is omitted in the translation. Example, the proposal was rejected and repudiated. Usulannya ditolak. Expansion refers to the case where the translator exceeds the number of words of the SLT in translation. 13. Praise. This is amplification or explanation of the meaning of the segment of the text. Example, the signal was red. When the light was red, trains could not go. 14. Other procedures. Finite and double net also give equivalent adaptation. 15. Couplets. It occurs when the translator combines two different procedures. Example, carburetor. Borrowing plus kalku. Karburator, komponen mesin. And the last 16. Notes, addition, glosses. Notes are additional information in translation. Addition is normally used by translator to find equivalent meaning by adding with the specific word in the target language without adding the meaning of the source text due to grammatical differences between the source language and the target language. Glosses and gloss is an explanatory comment or note added to the text of a book. Thank you.